All right, so what's up, YouTube? So today I'm going to be doing a tier ranking video for vegetables, and I'm going to be ranking the vegetables according to their taste and their nutrition content. Again, I've got my bachelor's in nutrition and dietetics. So, with my knowledge and my experience about vegetables, since I get them a lot, let's go through this. Let's go through this video. So, let me share my screen. Oh, before I share my screen, check out my microphone. Okay, so yes, so we have a few vegetables right here. So we're starting off strong with asparagus. Let me tell you guys, I love asparagus. I love the way it tastes. And when you saute it and just put some salt, it tastes so good. You could even saute it with soy sauce, and it's super good. When I would work at Outback as a host, I would mainly because I'm vegan, so I couldn't eat like almost anything. So I would always get asparagus and a sweet potato, and they're so good. So nutrition wise, it has a lot of vitamin B6, which is known as this is why asparagus is known as an aphrodisiac, and it has this amino acid called asparagine, which is like a diuretic. So let's put this in S tier. And the only drawback about asparagus is that it makes your pee smell bad. But I don't think anyone's gonna really be smelling your pee, so we're good there. So next is arugula. Arugula again is high in vitamin C, but I don't really eat arugula. I'm gonna put it in D tier. Brussels sprouts. So Brussels sprouts, I like to get them when I go out to restaurants, and honestly, they taste really good. There used to be a stigma when I was a kid that they would say, "Oh, like Brussels sprouts taste so bad." Let's put this in A tier. Artichoke. Artichoke is another one that I eat when I go out, but I've never actually cooked it myself. But when you actually see it alone without like before it's cooked, it's kind of a weird fruit. I mean, a weird vegetable. So I'm gonna put this in C tier. Avocado. I think avocado is a fruit, but let's consider it a vegetable. S tier, super fire. I have avocado toast is amazing, and just avocado on a salad, on a bowl. You could even make sauces with avocado. It's so good. Nutrition wise, it has a lot of beta carotene, and it has a lot of omega 3 fatty acids. So usually you want to have more omega 3s than omega 6s. So this is really good. Next is beets. Not gonna lie, beets taste so bad, but I actually like having a beet powder before the gym because it just gives you a sick pump. Because what it does, it has this thing called nitric oxide, and it helps dilate your blood vessels so you could get better circulation. So for that, since it tastes super bad, but it has a lot of benefits, I'm gonna put them in C. Let me put them in B tier. I know Dwight Schrute loves these. All right, next up, bell peppers. Bell peppers are super high in vitamin C, really good for you. I love the way they taste. I like to saute them with some. Yeah, usually bell peppers. I just cook them with mushrooms, other things. I'll put that in A tier. Oof, broccoli. I love broccoli. Broccoli, I could have it steamed, roasted. I saute them. I put a lot of different sauces on them. I like eating it when I go out. And nutrition wise, broccoli has, if you just look up the nutrition list, it has like manganese, magnesium, vitamin C, folate. It has everything. If you don't like broccoli, you you seriously need to grow up. Right, next now cabbage. Ah, I like red cabbage on tacos and grain bowls. It's kind of weird that they call it red cabbage because it's actually purple. But this one, I'm gonna put it D tier. Carrots. So I never really eat these big carrots. Obviously they have a lot of vitamin A and beta carotene. So I'm gonna put this beets here. Let me know if you guys eat whole carrots like that or baby carrots. Butternut squash. Honestly, never tried it. I'm gonna put it up tier. Cauliflower. So cauliflower is really interesting as well. It has a lot of anthocyanin, which is an antioxidant, which is really good for preventing cancer and other things like that. And taste wise, I know I have cauliflower wings a lot, and like buffalo cauliflower wings. They're overpriced, but they taste pretty good. I'll put this A tier. Not as good as broccoli in my opinion, but close second. Celery. Celery, this is another thing that is like with your wings. I don't bother. I never no F tier. I heard this rumor that celery has negative calories. Does celery have negative? I can't even spell negative cal. Yeah, there's no such thing as a negative calorie. Celery contains 16 calories per 100 grams. So there is a myth dispelled. All right, corn. Corn, I just recently got into. I remember as a kid, I would never eat corn, and I have it when I go to Chipotle, and I've tried corn on the cob, corn on the cob once, but not to get too much information. But every time I poop, I see like corn in my poop because I don't think it really digests that well. Vitamin the its nutrition content, I'm honestly not that sure of. I'm gonna put it on C for corn. Cucumber. Cucumber has a lot of water, so it's a really good vegetable to hydrate yourself on. But honestly, I never eat it. I know people like to like dip it in hummus and or have yeah, I'm gonna put this in C tier. Edamame. So edamame I like to have as an appetizer when I go get sushi. And it does have a good amount of protein compared to these other vegetables. Let's put this in B tier. Eggplant. So eggplant, I never really cooked it myself. I don't have it raw, but I remember being in Florence, Italy, in a pizzeria, and they made me some just for me because there wasn't many dishes that I could eat, and the chef made me a bunch of roasted vegetables that included zucchini, eggplant, and it tasted so good. I remember that really made me like eggplant. Let's put this in B tier. The only thing is that you can't send girls an emoji of this. They don't like it for some reason. Unless they like your eggplant. Okay, garlic. So garlic, I gotta put this A tier. Just anytime you cook with garlic, someone's gonna be around you like, oh, what are you making? If you cook with garlic or onion, people think that you're a chef. So garlic has this compound called allicin, which is really good for you. And I never really eat it raw. Let me see garlic nutrition. All right, so it has manganese, B6, vitamin C. So yeah, as I said, allicin is one of the main ingredients in garlic, and it may prevent certain cancers and help lower blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood pressure. Nice, nice. Yeah, allicin is really important. You know what? For that, let's put it S tier. Ginger. So ginger, honestly, the only time I eat it is when it's on the side of sushi. Um, apparently it's like to cleanse your palate, and I also have ginger in ginger shots. It's really good for allergies and your immune system. But apart from that, I'm gonna put it C tier. So really good. Jalapenos, I don't really like jalapenos like that. Kale is super good for you, but I'm not a fan. I remember there is a time that everyone was obsessed with kale, but it does have a lot of micronutrients. I'm gonna put this feature. Leeks. F3. Lettuce. So I guess it depends what kind of lettuce, but I hate lettuce. It has no nutrition value and it's just a kind of a filler food. I prefer spinach way more. So I'm gonna put this F tier. Mushrooms? I don't think mushrooms are considered a vegetable. I think they're considered a fungi. So this guy's the fun guy in the parties. I'm gonna put this A tier. So nutrition wise, it doesn't have that much nutrition, but I love the way they taste. And I personally cook them with soy sauce. And you have to let them soak up the marinade or whatever you're seasoning it with. Now, okra. Okra, I've always seen it being served in my school when I was a kid, and I just saw that it was moist, and I tried it once, and it had this weird texture. I'm putting this F tier, and it doesn't really have that much nutrition. So next is onion. So I love onions. Onions are one of those that when you're cooking with it, and when everyone just says, "Hey, what are you cooking there? That smells good." Onion and garlic. So and onion has a lot of potassium, vitamin B6, vitamin C. Uh, I'm gonna put this S tier. The only thing is that it makes you cry. So I just have my face away from it when I'm chopping it. And oh yeah, it gives you bad breath. So make sure to clean your mouth after eating that. This and garlic as well. Peas, yeah, peas are garbage. Potatoes. You know, who doesn't like potatoes? Could someone let me know in the comments if they don't like potatoes? I could have potatoes every day. I love fries. I love baked potato. I don't like mashed potatoes. That I don't like. Hash browns are good. Yeah, let's put this S tier. Pumpkin. So I've honestly never eaten pumpkin. I've had like a pumpkin latte, like pumpkin flavored things, but this looks kind of gross and it looks very fleshy when you're carving out a jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, I'm gonna put this F tier. Radish. I never have radish, so I'm gonna put this F tier. Red onions. So I mean, I already covered the onion. Yeah, red onion is really good too. S tier. Scallions. I'm gonna put this C tier. They do have a good amount of nutrition, but I don't really eat them like that. Spinach. I love spinach. Spinach has so many micronutrients. It's not even funny, and they're really nice that if you put them in a smoothie because you could put a whole handful and you won't taste it, and it'll add so much nutrition to your smoothie. I also put it in wraps. I put it in. I don't really cook with it because then it just disintegrates to nothing. So yes, S tier. And oh, and it has protein. Sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes as well. I'm not gonna put it as high as S tier because I prefer regular potatoes. But they are complex carbohydrates, so it won't spike your insulin as much as a regular potato. And I like it in Thanksgiving when they have it with the cinnamon on top. Super nice. The only thing is that it gives me gas, so I wish it didn't do that. Tomato is a fruit. Tomatoes a fruit, so we'll put this in F. Turnip, I don't really eat those. Never eat a turnip. I don't. Zucchini, so zucchini's kind of like the cucumber. Uh, I'll put this A tier. So yeah, a lot of stuff were in the F tier, but a lot of stuff were in the S tier as well. So yeah, so I'm pretty curious. Let me know down in the comments what are your favorite vegetables and if you disagreed with any of my F choices. So as always, I'll see you in the next one.